Hey guys, what's up? Have you ever thought about running in your lunch hour? I think it's one of the best things you can do to bag some miles. So let's get stuck in. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Fordy Runs. If this is your first time at Fordy Runs, smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join our Facebook running community and check out the links below. There's loads of cool, awesome things down there. Right, so this video follows on from the commute running one. Hopefully you saw that last week. And these are designed for the guys who are doing marathon training, half marathon training. I'm trying to help you think about ways of getting some miles in the week other than your long runs. The commute running, that was a cool way of doing it. Have you also thought about maybe running at lunchtimes? Running at lunchtimes is not necessarily for everyone because I know everyone has different jobs, different lifestyles and stuff like that. But it may be a way for you to bag some extra miles in the week. Working on the assumption that you've got like a 9 to 5 or whatever. I know I say it's hard with people running, working late and things like that, working nights. But let's work on the assumption that you're working 9 to 5 and you get an hour lunch. I think using that hour once a week, maybe, could really help you bag some miles, do a bit of speed work. So let's get stuck in with some tips. Right guys, so there is some studies and stuff like that. Apparently if you go out and do some exercise in your lunch hour, you're more likely to perform better in the afternoon. I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's something I heard. But work on the assumption that you're getting an hour's lunch every day-ish, right? What you want to try and do if you can is once a week, look at your training plan and try and set aside in your diary that you're going to run one lunchtime. Obviously check you've got changing facilities, showers and stuff like that, or at least somewhere where you can then, you know, wipe yourself over with some baby wipes and stick some dry shampoo in your hair. But work on the assumption that you want to try and block off once a week, so don't have any meetings afterwards or anything like that, that you can get out there and run once a week. Ideally with other people, but if you can't do that, then say just try and block that off. Most people say get an hour, and I think if you basically put down that you've got 15 minutes getting ready and faffing about, 15 minutes or let's say 10 minutes, and then you've got 20 minutes at the end that you're showering, changing and running back to the desk as fast as you can. So that actually allows you half hour of running. Using that half hour to its best is the essential thing when it comes to running at lunchtime. So when I run at lunchtime, I basically just get out and I burn 5k. I don't do anything particularly, you know, like fartlek or any of this technical stuff. I literally put my shoes on and I go out and I run for 5k. But that's just me. But one cool thing and one interesting way of utilising that time to your maximum is doing intervals. Now, I never really spoke about intervals much on the channel because I don't really do them. And that's just personal choice because intervals are wicked and they are really good, especially if you're marathon training and half marathon training. But one guy I know who does go out in his lunch hour, he works in London and he does go out and do intervals once or twice a week, is Matt, the proper jogger. So I asked Matt to give us what exactly he does at lunchtime with regards to intervals, and here he is.
So I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle just to pull myself away from the desk. Often get consumed with work or checking emails or just checking social media, but it's really good sometimes just to take a break, get away from the screen and move on. So what I've started to do, because I find it really challenging to fit 2 or 3 runs a week in when I'm commuting to and from London into Kent, is I get out there, put my running kit on and go and do some intervals. So my favourite one, guys, but it's the one that hurts the most, is 12 reps of 1 minute hard running. So I'll find a starting point, I'll set the phone or my Garmin watch and I'll run hard for a minute, and then I'll have a minute's recovery and I'll repeat this 12 times. So you're on the go for about 24 minutes, you've got 12 minutes of hard running, 12 minutes of recovery, top and tailed with 5-minute easy jog back to the office. Job's a good one. The other 2 intervals that I like to alternate sort of 1 week from the next are 200 and 400 meter reps. Because the route I choose is pretty flat, it means that I can really sort of push hard. I'm not worried about any undulation, so I can really give it my best effort. So I either do 200 meters fast or 400 meters fast, usually no more than 6 to 8 reps of either, depending on how short time I are, and normally with about a 200 meter recovery. So if I'm doing 400 meters fast, I'll hit the 400, I'll then ease right back to a very gentle jog, possibly even walk off just for 200 meters, and then I'll go again. If I'm doing 200 meter reps, I will often try and just walk out perhaps 100 meters so that I keep the intensity going. I don't want to allow my body too much time to recover, but I want to do just enough so I can get back and really feel the benefit of those fast, hard workouts. So you see, guys, there really is no excuse not to be able to fit in your interval sessions in a week. We all have life that gets in the way. Yes, you know, it's going to be easier when we start to get the spring and the nights draw out, but why not find time, get out there in your lunchtime, give yourself a break from the busyness of the day to day, hit your intervals, and when you head off home that evening, you've either earned yourself a cheeky glass of wine, or you can go home, relax, and catch up with your latest box set. Keep running, guys, keep enjoying it, and big shout out, thanks Fordy for including me this week. Cheers, guys.
Right, guys, so there you go. There's the proper jogger. That's what he does at a lunchtime. I think if you can take what he said, and not necessarily do exactly what he says, but if you can utilise what the sort of intervals that he's doing and maybe tweak them a bit according to you, to fit in with you. But if you could sort of take that and really maximise that half-hour window that you get of running, I really think it will make a difference to your overall training, whether it be for marathon, half marathon, 10K, whatever you're doing. But if you can sort of sneak in that weekday run at lunchtime, it really will help. And I say the intervals are just awesome. I must do more of them myself. I say I'm useless at them. It's not something I really get into, but I really must get on it myself. But yeah, so there you go. Intervals, lunchtime running. I really think it will help you. Thanks a lot, Matt, for coming on the channel. Don't forget you can check his links out below. I'll put them in the description. But that's it from me, and I'll catch you guys later.